to turn them back on.
Don't you know what time is it?
12:30.
Dinner's debrief
12:30.
time. It's dinner's debrief time.
Oh my gosh,
Dinner's fucking debrief.
Alright everyone, welcome back
Bro, no one does this with us
to Dill's
anymore.
debrief. And today we're going to be talking about gravity.
It's working against me.
Do you guys believe it?
Yeah,
I think it's a good
crazy.
movie.
Well, no, there's nothing to believe or not believe, because the globe is spinning and that's what's causing gravity.
Do you think there could have been a separate name?
There could have been another name because technically everything's man. Every
Yeah, there could have been
thing is
another name for everything.
man-made.
Yeah, but what would be another cool name? Or not cool, but
Well,
like a good name for gravity. Like, what does gravity mean in like Latin? Or grav?
But like, you know what like blows my mind is like that we could be totally wrong about gravity, and then like maybe like
Well, there
another
is.
2,000 years something else will come out, and then like those fucking idiots in 2022 were wrong. No, look, not saying like not just that we're on the right track, but we could like totally be wrong about like certain things like medical procedures that we do now. Medical
It
procedures
wouldn't
that they
be
did
wrong. It would not be
without
wrong.
would just be a
now.
different way of doing it.
Yes.
But like medical procedures that they did like 1,000 years ago, like bloodletting, is now like a no-go.
Yeah. But it's just
So like
'cause
I
we
wonder,
grow.
yeah, but I wonder if there are still things in that aspect
No,
that
no,
will still
gravity-
fuck up.
Yeah, it will.
but gravity is not one of them.
I know, we're kind of off that.
Sorry.
Gravity is like proven.
It's no longer a theory.
It's just proven by man-made science, though.
No, the apple falling out of the tree.
That's right.
Bro, what if apples just floated up? Then
That'd be
gravity,
cool.
then gravity wouldn't exist.
Well, everything's gonna change anyway. We're always gonna be hypothetically what you're saying wrong,
Yeah, and like
but it's not wrong. It's because it's right now. It's just gonna be different than what it is in the future. Interesting way to start.
Huh?
Guys, I put new stuff on the wall.
you did.
What'd you
put
put?
yourself-
Oh,
those
new
pictures.
blocks.
I put new blobs
And
and some pictures.
Yeah,
those are new?
Yeah.
yeah, some of them are new, not all.
Yeah, they are.
They're all new.
The painting and the
No, I mean the
pictures of
painting.
us. But not the
I don't think
drawings.
I'm in any of those ones. Actually, I'm in one. I lied.
Yeah, you're.
I'm in the beach dress one.
Um,
I'm in two. I'm actually in the McRib one too. I'm behind you.
oh, you guys two are. Yeah, my name is.
Today I said a hilarious joke to Dillon while he was walking in class.
I don't know if it was like a joke. It was like an inside joke, but out loud.
Yeah, it was really funny, at least to us.
I was wearing these orange pants that I left at my house, and my mom finally gave them to me this weekend. And I wanted to wear them because it's like almost summer, and they're kind of summery, or it's almost fall, but they're summery. So I wore them today, and yesterday I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear these. And Josh said I said I'm gonna make a fashion statement, but I think I was just like, oh, I'm like,
No,
Gonna
you
try
said
to
you're gonna make a
raise.
fashion statement.
sure, and everyone loved them.
Yeah, no, I know.
What was
then,
the joke?
Well, today when I saw Dillon, I was like,
It screamed.
just yelled across the like street.
I was like, hey, Josh.
And I was like, oh my god, Dillon, those orange pants, you're so fashion forward, or something like
You're
that.
like, that's such a fashion statement. And I'm like walking to class behind these girls in my orange pants. I'm like, oh my god.
And the girls definitely turn around to him like,
I'm like, you
yeah,
just
like
probably,
it really
like-
is a fashion
I was like, you
statement.
just publicly humiliated me.
Did they laugh?
Doesn't that
I don't know, but me and Ella were laughing.
That was really funny.
And then you just didn't say anything after it.
I didn't have anything else to say.
Well, today was pretty good, one class. An SGA meeting.
Oh, how was that? Bad.
It was fine, I didn't do anything. It was for the senators, I'm not really in charge of them. But I finished my Club Congress policy.
What does that mean?
The rules of Club Congress, how it's gonna work and who has to be there.
Do I have to go?
You have to have at least one person there every single meeting.
For each club,
Yeah.
good thing you're president of all of them.
Yeah, does it count if you go?
Yeah, I make up the rules.
So you can go for like all of the fucking clubs for us.
No, I'm only a part of CSP and SAS.
Scooter Club.
And
Scooter
Scooter
Club and
That's it.
I just deactivated your spin cycle membership.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Which Alex asked about today, actually.
What did he say?
He was like, are you still on Spin Cycle? I was like,
How did you know that?
I don't know. I was like, no, I'm actually not. Because I did all your co-cover stuff last year.
Oh, right.
Which I should have got like
So
a
who's
t-shirt for.
the new production John guy?
Haven't done that yet. It's tomorrow.
Ooh.
Who applied? Bunch of people.
Classified information.
Oh, sorry, I forgot with the camera on.
Well, even still, it's classified.
Even still classified. I want to hang up that scarf over there on the wall. I don't know where to put it.
You love hanging scarves.
I do. I think they're a really valid way of decorating.
Today we were walking back home. I went to see Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
and today we were walking back home, and this guy tried to headbutt Mirage.
Really?
Yeah.
Get headbutted,
On the way
Viraj.
to the subway.
Why?
Because he was messed up.
Oh. I thought it was like a joke.
Oh no.
I went to the Boys in the Band rehearsal today. That was nice and fun.
How's the show looking?
It looks really good. And then I guess that was my day. Gray, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I had class. Today, like, class made me really feel like I'm living Glee. Like I'm just living the life of,
Why?
like, I don't know, just like sitting in acting 5. It was like kind of really fun.
It was so Glee in the choir
It
chairs.
was so Glee in the choir chairs. And then it's like really good and sang me a little song and Wendy liked it. It was fun.
If I loved you.
That one. And then I had MTP 2, which makes me feel really stupid and dumb because vaudeville is not my style.
It could be though.
It could be, but it's just not right now and I'm really trying hard and I'm not good at it.
Perfect.
It doesn't mean I'm not trying.
Who's it?
Or she comes in with her fucking wine.
That's my wine.
It's still
Come on.
Such a read.
such a need to stop
Here,
cheering.
get it on the edge of the couch.
So then the rest of my day was really, the rest of the day was just great. Great day.
No. Here, I'll zoom out. Now she's in. Alright.
We got vaccinated today.
Oh, we did
Get
get
your boosters,
vaccinated.
everyone.
Get your
I
booster
haven't
if you
done it
really.
yet,
Get your
and I'm
booster
a
if you
little
want
bit nervous.
to.
Okay,
Nervous about what?
I'm nervous to get it because I did have really, really bad reactions to every vaccine. And now-
that is annoying.
And it was annoying last time because we were so busy last semester and that's when we got vaccinated.
Mhm.
Wait, yeah, right?
No, it was
we
2
got
semesters ago.
wait.
It was December.
We got December 2nd, 2021.
Oh, it was right before school started. Okay, I'm thinking of sophomore year of when we got vaccinated, like
The fake
our-
ones, yeah.
In March?
The ones with the microchips.
Oh yeah, those ones.
Those ones got you
Bro,
bad.
did your guys' arm hurt?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine never
Hurt.
My
really
second
did.
one didn't hurt as bad because then I learned about the windmilling thing and it's very true, I think. I would say windmill it as much as you can.
What does that mean?
windmill.
Just this?
This, yeah.
And what's it do? Move it around?
Yeah. It
Cool.
literally like
It brings the vaccines to your fingertips.
Whoa! Oh my
Spidey
god!
senses!
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a hole in the wall now.
He's getting so small!
That is so
Oh my god, he's shrinking!
It's because Nick Saw kept hitting him with Nerf bullets yesterday.
Ah, don't get me started on that guy.
Hear that, Sock?
Hear that, Sock? Stop bullying around.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who is the target audience for Dill's Debrief?
Anyone.
Anyone who
14
everyone.
to-
Anyone
18.
is a target. Okay, yeah,
I don't know.
that's a target audience.
Well, I'm not like posting this for like other people really.
yeah,
we're
I know.
Friends.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
I'm
so
not,
that's,
like,
that's it. So your target audience is our friends.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I was. That's
but
what
like
I
in
thought.
10 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is YouTube gonna exist in 10 years?
Yes.
Yes, it's existed for like 20
It'll
years.
just
I
be
think,
part of
or at
Meta.
least somehow we'll have a copy of
Bro.
those videos.
I texted my mom like 20
Space
headshots.
Jump.
I texted my mom like 20 headshots. I was like, which ones of these do you like? And then I couldn't understand how she numbered them. So I just went on and chose the ones I liked. And then I sent her the 10 that I chose, and then she was like, you didn't keep it. You barely kept any of the ones I liked. And then she explained to me how she was numbering them. And then I said, actually, I did keep most of the ones that you like. And then she just said, great minds. So,
So you're fine.
well, why did she say I didn't keep most of the ones she liked? And then when I said that, she was like, oh, actually, I did.
Because she's
Because
disoriented, as are you. Maybe.
Huh?
I guess she didn't
No,
realize.
she
They
doesn't
also
seem
all look the same.
disoriented to me. That's not true. They
Not
don't.
true, but we were staring at them for like hours.
Guys, Dill's debrief headshots, hate them. Not your guys, just hate headshots in general. I'm
Guys,
over it.
everyone,
Makes me upset. If you have an Instagram, we should just be linking Instagrams at this point. I think your Instagram should be your headshot, period. That's my opinion. I think
I
your
don't know.
Instagram matters more than your headshot.
Wait, but that means that people because that means people will show fake versions of themselves online.
You
on
mean
Instagram.
the way they might do in
On
a
a
headshot?
headshot.
Well,
no,
but the
I think your
difference
Instagram
is,
could
like-
be your website. I don't know if it
I
can't
don't
be a
have a website
headshot.
yet. Hey, if I'm looking at this in 10 years, I'm 21, I don't have a website. Work out.
What?
We have to be talking to our 10 or not
Yeah,
our
let's
10-year-old
all leave a
selves.
message to our
Wait,
10-year-old self.
no, not our
10-year-old
10-year-old
I mean, our
selves.
31-year-old self.
31?
Yeah.
Wait, who's gonna have a kid?
Whoa.
Me.
I mean, by
I'm having
31,
kids by the time I'm 29.
by 31,
I don't know.
I would
I
like.
don't know.
I think I would like a kid, but like, I don't even know. Like, that's 10 years away. Like,
Dylan, I really hope Bud Light's out of your diet.
Dylan, Bud Light has to be out of your diet this year.
It was already
Why?
out, now it's back in.
Because Bud Light is trash.
Well, I'm like grown up on Bud Light.
Who cares? You're allowed to like the drink that you like. If you want to like Bud Light, like Bud Light. Like,
No,
it
but
doesn't really affect
I know
anybody
if I
else.
Josh,
stay with Bud Light,
in
I'll
10
be
years,
Delco.
sell your Ethereum.
What? That's not true.
Grayson.
If I'm in Delco, get out.
You're not gonna be that.
No,
You're not
like
gonna be
literally
that.
get out.
Grayson in 10 years. Sup? How you doing? Hope everything's good.
Grayson in 10 years. Will
Grayson
you
in 10
marry me?
years. Grayson in 10 years. Hey, what's up?
Grayson in 10 years. What was your last name again?
Katrina, in 10 years, I hope that life is going the way that you're currently planning for it to be in 10 years, but if
No.
not,
It
it's
won't
gonna be okay.
Life's
And
never
it's
the
gonna
way
be
it's
fine.
supposed to be.
It's gonna be fine. As long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter. That's all that matters.
The
As long- yes, as long
31-year-olds
as
have
you're
fun.
fun.
31
31-year-olds have fun.
30 is the new 20, bro. I
30
keep telling
is
you
the new
that.
Have you
20,
still
period.
turned-
And
have you
I'm
still turned
listening to that when
25
I'm
and I
30
was like-
right now. 30 is the new 20, babe, because I'm 30 right now.
Emmy Steele is
No, I'm not
25.
Yes, Emmy Steele was 25 and I was really like, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, wait, what's
Like,
that sound?
that's like,
Oh my god, oh my god.
Like,
no,
sorry,
oh
Emmy
my
Steele.
god.
I know you don't watch
Whatever it
it,
is.
but like, god, that's old.
My friend Dave's turning 26. That's crazy.
I don't think I have like.
I have a best friend
friends
who's
who are, like-
26. Isn't that weird?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have two best friends who are 26.
My grandmom is gonna be 99 in February.
Wow.
Work.
What's
Happy
her
birthday,
birthday?
Grandma.
I don't know, February.
Whenever she turns 99.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
I think it's the 10th.
Maybe.
Josh in 10 years. Send a letter to Dylan's grandma.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up, man. She'd be 11-10.
11-10.
She'd
She'd be
Yeah,
11-10.
Stop it!
She'd be
She's a
109.
point guard. She's a point guard for the NBA in 10 years.
The NBA, the
11.
entire NBA. She is the point guard for the
For-
entire NBA.
Yeah.
How's
Do you
your
think we're gonna still have phones in 10 years like this, or you think it's just gonna be attached to
No,
our body
I'm
like an
wearing
Apple
the
Watch?
I'm wearing the new
What
Ray-Bans.
technology are we gonna have in 10
I'm
years?
gonna
It's
wear
gonna
the
be
new
crazy.
Ray-Bans with the phone screens in them.
I don't want to
Is
think
that what
about
it's
the
gonna be
future.
like?
over
It's
10
gonna be
years
like
from
we're all
now,
gonna have, like,
actually. I think I've
glasses?
decided.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You just
I
put your
hope they-
glasses on when you use your phone.
I
I don't
hope
know.
they
What's it
shoot
gonna be like?
lasers.
We'll find out.
I'm trying to
Absolutely.
focus on.
I think having a device is a setback. And I think
I
the
don't
device
think
will
that's
be
true.
wait, you not hearing what I'm saying yet.
I'm sorry.
So, like having a device is an extra thing, and people don't like having extra things. So I think in the future, it's gonna be made that it isn't an extra thing. So it's just like in the air.
Like nanobots?
Like it just exists around you, but it's
Yeah.
like a cloud around you, but it's your own.
Bro, well
personal
that's the
cloud.
metaverse,
Kind
bro.
of, yeah.
That's the metaverse.
But it's like personalized to you. Like your metaverse stays with you.
Like it's in your head.
But I don't think that will come in the next 10
You
years.
think they'll
No,
Digital-
that will not happen within
digitalized
the next
thoughts.
10 years, but yes. I think they already have.
Bro, visualizing thoughts, I'm picturing them just like all like splattered on the wall right now.
That is so interesting.
Like in my brain, like you know, like
Visualize thoughts. Wow.
you like my brain is like
It's not
processing the
two-dimensional,
thoughts and
though.
thinking about. No, I know, but if like you put on like glasses that digitizes all of your thoughts and they just appear like fucking like like it's Pokemon. No, like it's Pokemon. Like you get to like choose what you want to say. You know, like when you can like choose what you want to say to the. what's it
Wait,
called?
but why would you need to visualize thought? Your brain already does that
Like,
for you.
No,
Yes.
it doesn't because
Only-
it doesn't record it in a concrete way. It doesn't record it in
Oh,
language
that's
that
what
you
you
can
mean.
then look back on.
Oh, when I
In a way of saving it, in a
when
way
I
of making
imagine a
it secure.
visualized thought, it'd be so other people could see it how you're seeing it in your
No,
head.
no,
No,
no.
but then
All you
that's
need
just
is to be able
like
to recall it yourself and then
telepathy?
explain it to the event that you.
No,
or
I
to the
think
extent
visualized
that
thought
you want
means that you don't have to picture it in your head anymore. It's in front of your eyes.
But who? Why would that be better?
I don't think that's possible.
I don't think it's better.
I don't think
Like,
that's possible.
are you seeing-
No,
are you
I guess
seeing
maybe it
It's like
shows
a
me it's-
projection.
Are you seeing pictures in like of cinematic like pictures?
What do
like,
you
of
do
the
when
movie,
you-
or do you see words?
Well, what do your thoughts look like?
Like real life.
Yeah, but like I'm saying right now, like my thoughts are what I'm thinking to words, just splattered across, like so I can see like
So
laid out, like
You
like
see
a
laid
fucking.
out sentences, you
journal.
don't picture.
Like I do picture shit, but like right now in this moment when you first said that, the first thing that came to my mind was like journalized thoughts and like bullet points of like
Okay.
what could I think or
Is
say.
that just
in this
because we're
moment.
talking about how to, like,
Yes.
create the image of
Okay,
thoughts?
basically no
that's
one has sold me
interesting,
on this digitalized thoughts.
No,
Our
we're not
brain
trying
already-
to sell you.
No,
I'm just
I know.
thinking
It's
how
okay,
it
but
was.
I think that the way that we're gonna digitalize thoughts is going to be through the way that clearly like energy equals like electricity type of thing, and we have like electrical currents running through our brains, no matter how small they are, that's what's like creating our thoughts. I think that somebody's gonna be able to create a machine that's specific enough somehow to the human experience, or at least like close enough, where you could take like almost like where you put those sensors on people's, I don't know, what are they called,
Like the brain things?
Yes,
Brain
yes, you
waves?
know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
like those things on people's heads sense the electrical currents that are running through people's heads, but I don't, not even like those sensors on people's heads, it's gonna have to be something else. It's almost gonna have to be like an X-ray technology that can, or a photo technology that can look at something and that can read the electrical currents happening, and then, I mean, maybe not in real time, but then recreate what, but
But
I don't
what
know,
is the benefit of that?
perspective.
No, there isn't.
I don't think there,
We're
I
not
don't know if
talking about a
there
benefit.
is.
We're just talking about
So
that
why
it's
would
just
people
gonna.
invent it?
Because we
People invent
invent
things that
things
don't
just to see if
benefit
we
us.
can. Well, the thing is, even if we don't see a benefit of it now, somebody will find a benefit of it in
True.
the future. Like, we should just be creating technology, and that's why people should just be creative to be creative. Because
Wait.
you're creating things that even if you're not gonna use it for something super beneficial
Someone
right
else
now,
could.
somebody
Do
else
you
might
think
use
that
it to make
digitalized thought could lower crime rate? Because if it's documented, people can see.
No, it's
What
not documented to
people-
everyone. It's just documented to you.
Yeah, but that might in turn.
Well, I feel
lower
like you'd have to
crime
sign that type of stuff away.
What I
You'd
think
have
I think I know what you mean.
Wait,
or
you're
almost
guys
having
thinking
like
about
a
saving them
tracker.
in like
Okay,
a
okay.
drive?
I think, okay, if you're thinking of it as like a tracker of your own personality, of like the decisions you make, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that limits.
Yeah, but
freedoms and
that's not digital. To me, that's not digitalized thoughts. That's like a
Yeah.
saving your memory.
Yeah, yeah.
Digitalized thoughts to me is
It's
like when I look at a dog and I'm like, oh, that dog is
NFTs, like,
cute.
when-
And then
yeah.
someone else
Oh.
says that dog is
Or it's
cute.
like I'm like thinking about what I have to
Wait,
do later
that's not what I
today.
mean.
Or I'm
That's
thinking
not
about
what I
like
mean.
I'm like playing out a scenario in my head. That to me is like
Wait,
You're
why do
seeing
we
it as
record that
cinematic
stuff?
pictures.
No,
You're
no,
seeing
no.
it as cinematic pictures. He's seeing it as the
But
words
when
that
I
are
but if I'm thinking like, oh, this one time we were having fun at a party and like I could rewatch that over and over again, that to me is like digitalized memory.
Yeah, I'm not talking about memory. I'm not talking about recording, saving. I'm just thinking about my thoughts instead of thinking them in my head and like kind of like closing my eyes and seeing them in my head.
you want to see them.
I want them projected out of my eyes in front of me.
That's
Wait,
what
but
I'm
then that's
thinking
also
about. I'm thinking
terrifying.
about like in a work setting of like if I have an idea in a meeting and I
You can't share
and
that.
and don't understand and I can't figure out proper language to use to explain that to the people who I want to convey the message to, that there would be some type of technology that could take what I'm thinking of and how I picture it occurring.
And upload it to their brain.
or just projecting it like on a smartboard or
Sure.
a projector machine
Well,
or whatever
I'm
it's
really
can, right?
Mhm.
To pass something from my brain
Right.
to your brain right
Mhm.
now, even if I literally went and put our foreheads together,
Mhm.
there will always be some level of molecules between our foreheads that will not even allow our skin to touch. Like our universes
Mhm.
do not. But like when we're talking about technology,
Mhm.
this is how I picture it. If you
Mhm.
want it to be so exact, it's like, how close can you get that information? Like, what is the barrier between getting that information from
Mhm.
one place to another?
Right.
I
Well,
don't
speech
believe,
is the bear like because you can explain it to
But
me, but I could say, can you re-explain that to me?
because
then you have to
that
keep-
can pass through the barrier of
Right.
the world that we're in right
Yes.
now. Yes.
Yes. But so what I'm saying is that if you are thinking one thing, like, okay, if I was to describe how I wanted you to do a task, but you didn't understand what I meant, and you're like, I don't understand that. Even if because I'm just speaking my thoughts about it to you, so I would still have to rephrase it in the projection for you to, because you probably wouldn't understand it either way. Not that you
Yes.
can't, so then it's like, well, what's the point of having that if it's just like basically speaking?
No, I mean, but it's not basically speaking. Like, if there's like some type, okay, this is gonna be so specific, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hope that 1 out of 3 of you is gonna get this reference.
Right, but then if
You
we
know-
don't
wait,
get
hold on,
it,
hold on.
okay.
The episode of fucking Fairly Odd Parents, where they
No.
go to school.
never-
Did you
yeah.
watch Fairly Odd
I
Parents?
know it. Keep going.
Where they like Timmy Turner goes to school, they put the helmets on, and they just give them the information through their brains. Like, going to school is like you walk into a room,
Yeah.
you sit down, they put the helmet on, it
Yeah.
like gives you information in like 5 seconds, and then you get up and they're like, wow, I just learned so, like whatever. They get what we would have gotten in 7 hours of learning. They figured out a way to
Yeah.
learn more efficiently.
Mhm.
That is the type of thing that I
Okay.
am thinking
So
about
you're
right now.
injecting information.
Yes, it
into their
literally
brain.
taking information from my brain, taking whatever is creating that thought in my brain, and then putting that into somebody else's
I don't
brain.
know if that could ever work because
I
people's
think it
brains
could
work
work
differently.
at some point.
I think it
I think
could.
that if people don't die before that's possible, I think we could achieve that. I think that because it's been conceptualized, I think that life imitates art, art imitates life.
Mhm.
Not using Timmy Turner as art, but also yes, using him as art because he's not
Drake
the
Bell
first
art.
one to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
Yeah.
Drake Bell prison back.
fair. Like,
Hmm,
my idea
interesting.
though
Drake
is
Bell-
that
Okay,
like,
I understand what you're
It's a
saying now.
live-action movie.
I thought you were
I know the
saying that what you imagined it to be was like if I was explaining like an acting thing to you, but you weren't understanding what I was saying, and then I was to project it to you so it could be out of my head, and then you could understand it better. But then it's like,
It's the same
but
thing.
either way, it's just gonna be the same thing, and I'm gonna have to rephrase it to you anyway. Which then it's kind of like, well, then what's the
well-
point of projecting it? Because I'm
well,
gonna have to rephrase
no,
it
because
anyway.
I get what you mean now,
Mhm.
but that would just be the difference between being an auditory and a visual learner.
Right. But I now understand what you're saying about I could just inject the concept right into your head.
So you
and
understood the
not
concept
have,
just
not have
the
to
way
put
that
it
I
through
understood
my
it.
words ever.
Okay, I'm closing the conversation with this.
Interesting.
Either of those things are not digitalized thoughts.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
So that is not what I was talking about. But I love the tangent we went on. It was beautiful, and I love how we went.
No idea.
I love how we went on a ride through the future of processing thoughts to other people.
This was basically like the ride Spaceship Earth.
And I think this might be.
Katrina,
I think
yes.
this might be the Industrial Revolution.
Oh my god.
10 years from now,
I
Grayson.
can't wait to get
Sup.
on a steamship.